It's like I was influenced by different things at different times of my life. So at part of the time, I was real influenced by Michael Jackson. And I was like, okay, Michael Jackson is it. And then at a certain time, I was real influenced by Vybz Kartel. Certain time, I was real influenced by J. Cole. So all of these people just are like combined. Kuchila.
Kuchila, we talking about mango, Kuchila. You see? Plenty things to talk about, you know. Obviously, you have Drop It Down that just came out, and you're working on an EP, if I may say. Anything that you can share that we can look out for in terms of collaborations, whether it be with producers, with other soca artists? Are we gonna get this Moon Slizzy Soca vibes?
A project. I'm pushing the boundaries. That's the thing about Tolerant. Tolerant always gonna push the boundaries. I'm always gonna be super creative. I'm never gonna follow what the crowd is doing. I'm gonna always do what's real to me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna always put art first. You know what I mean? All these type of things. So when you listen to my music and you listen to my projects, this is what's gonna be present in your face.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Riss, and we are back with a brand new episode here at Via the Sound, where we are exploring identity, culture, influences, and the lived experiences behind the music. Today's guest is a very, very exciting one. Now, you know when me and my Caribbean people link up, it's straight vibes. But with this guest, to be exact, is rhythm and vibes. You understand what I'm saying? Guys, please welcome absolutely the tallest man that I know for real. Taller than.
What's up, guys? What's going on?
Big up you. How you doing?
I did. Thank you for having me on the platform.
Of course. I'm very excited. Thank you for making the time.
Of course.
So many things you could be doing, and you're chopping it up here with your girl, and I'm grateful.
For sure.
So let me jump in. Let me get groovy.
Yeah.
Earlier, we was vibing, getting in the mood. You know, we come to talk the things. So let me talk the things. Describe yourself in 3 emojis.
3 emojis. Let me see. Probably I would say the 100 emoji for sure, because you know we gotta keep it 100.
You gotta keep it a buck.
Yeah, we gotta keep stuff a buck. The chop emoji, which is the axe, because we have to stay chopping right through.
Chopping up the tracks and thing.
Chopping everything.
Everything
had to be choppicious.
Straight. Choppicious.
Yes, choppicious. We go reach to that later. Hold on, I don't know what you're going to say. We go reach. Everything had to be choppicious.
Take your time.
And the last emoji, because that was a real good question. So I had to,
Thank you.
So I had to think.
Yeah.
The last emoji would probably be the diamond. Because we just fresh too now, boy. It's like you know we just stay. It's just
like it.
Fresh and
Fresh,
luxurious.
drippy.
You know what I mean?
Luxurious. I find this man can make a dictionary and we go real talk about it.
Yeah.
We go real talk about it. I like that. What kind of words we get in here?
Yeah.
If your sound was a home cooked meal, what would be on the plate?
Let me see. Rice and peas with some callaloo, some macaroni pie, stewed chicken, kuchila.
Oh God! Is that
Wash
kuchila,
it.
man?
That's a kuchila.
Oh
man.
God.
Wash it down with some sorrow. Proper thing.
That real proper thing. There's a nice Sunday food in there. But I didn't know you was a kuchila, man.
I love the kuchila.
It have plenty people who ain't eating that, innit?
No. You have to eat the kuchila.
I hear you.
What were you talking about? But hold on.
We're taking the things. We're taking
hold
the
on,
things.
it's kuchila.
Kuchila is, we talking about mango, kuchila.
You see? All right.
You see? Plenty things to talk about, you know.
All right.
But we talking about kuchila, we talking about mango. If you don't know about kuchila, go and look it up. It does taste nice. You take it down.
Spicy and sweet at the same time.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have it.
Yeah.
So I want to play a little game of this or that.
Okay. Let's get it.
Now I know you're a parang man. So, Baran, Camgo, or Scrunta piece of pork?
I have to go Scrunta, as a grandy man.
I want a piece of pork.
As a grandy man, I grew up on Scrunta. I grew up on Baran too, but Scrunta being from Gandhi.
Yeah. All right, I like both of them. You kind of shout out one of these already, but one is both of them is a big staple in Trinidad. But Sorrel or Puncha Creme?
Sorrel. But I would say that's a little different though, because Puncha Creme have alcohol in it.
Yeah.
Sorrel don't normally have alcohol in it. So that I think that are kind of a little on two different, thing in a sense.
Puncha Creme is also kind of like a holiday drink too, at least in my household too. It's like a Christmas kind of thing.
Yeah. When you're small, my mother used to give me a little Puncha Creme and thing. That's probably the first alcohol.
Serious?
Yeah, I mean, Punch Rakim, what alcohol you had? What was your first thing?
Shandy.
Oh, yeah, Shandy too.
Small thing for
No,
me.
but that Punch Rakim small too.
They're not
It,
small.
it does be. So when's the first time you ever had Punch Rakim?
Probably like in big age and a serious
Oh, big
thing.
age. That come like black cake. That had rum in it too.
I don't like black cake, you know.
Serious.
I don't like black cake. And hear me out, oh God, all they don't take my Trinidad. I don't like sweetbread.
Serious.
I don't like sweetbread.
I mean, I'm not really the biggest sweetbread fan, but
yeah.
but black cake.
You
I
like
love
porn?
a black cake. Porn is okay.
Okay,
Porn
porn is okay.
Porn is okay.
Porn- I could take a currants roll.
Yeah.
I could do that. I could do
Trinidad
a
have the snacks. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
That one thing.
boy.
Trinidad have the snacks. What thing?
But sweetbread,
What thing?
I can't take it in. It's not for me. Not for me. Better than ask you sorrel or Morby.
Sorrel or Morby? Yeah, but definitely sorrel. Definitely
like
sorrel.
Morby.
Nah, I don't like Morby like that. I ain't gonna lie.
Serious?
Morby have a very sickening kind of taste. I ain't gonna lie to you. Morby tastes like death.
No. I feel like it depends on who make it. But
Very
also
true
in
too.
truth, I find like family also does tell me all kind of things. So I really know if it's true. But they say Morby really good for your body. So like I go take anything super good for my body. So I go pick Morby.
Yeah.
I
Well,
take
now people that put too much sugar in the Morby though. You ever went in the fridge and take a Morby that don't have no sugar in it?
Yeah, boy. Woo! Oh,
You ever do that? You ever make that mistake?
Yeah,
Problems
boy.
in the dancing.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
Problem.
Okay, well, it's both is kind of a part of carnival, but I would say like maybe like a Monday mass, a pretty mass versus Juve. Which one would you prefer?
Juve.
Hands
Yeah.
down. You like the messiness.
Yeah, for sure.
Is that time to free up?
It's definitely more of a free up thing.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people, when it comes to pretty mass, they're more worried about the makeup and
Yeah.
the costume thing and you know these
Yeah.
type of stuff. But when it comes to Juve or even Monday mass, you know, like how Trinidad does have Monday and Tuesday,
Right.
like because Monday is t-shirt now.
Right.
So even them times, it's just more free up and it's just more vibes to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love a Juve. I just like, I don't want to worry about if my makeup looking nice and then it hot and I sweating and I trying to prim. I want the paint, I want the mud, I want the powder.
Yeah.
And watch out the next day, I acting proper like I wasn't in things last night.
I'm telling you, all the girls and them that not whining in a nice party,
What?
they're whining in a Juvie.
Yeah.
So you as a regular fella all day, you could go at Juve and get a wine on any girl. So that is the good thing about that. Why fellas like
Yeah.
Juve. I will tell you that.
That is true.
I know tell you, I know get the secret to that. That is why fellas like Juve, because we could wine on anything in that Juve.
I find with Juve too, yeah, really and truly, like us as ladies, we just give a lot of grace. Like,
Yeah, because
you
it's
would-
more free up.
yeah, boy, you in a Juve fete or like you in Juve in general, because obviously there's have like Juve parties and things like that.
Yeah.
You could have a man with 1 foot and all you getting railway pelting on you. It's
Yeah.
a time of grace and freedom and fun.
Yeah.
So I like that. I love that.
would.
So let's really talk the things.
Yeah.
Tell me, who was taller than before you became that stage name? Who was taller than before the music?
Tolerant man come from, well, Javon, because that's my name. My real name is Javon. Just a youth that from Brooklyn, you know, with Trinidadian parents and Trinidadian background and family,
Yeah.
that always just love to entertain and just always love to, you know, be a part of that type of energy now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I remember the first time when I was on stage, probably my father put a shak in my hand, and you know about parang and things.
Yeah.
So if you're Trini, you know what a shak is, you know, maracas basically.
Yes.
So I remember he brought me on stage. He was with a parang band. I went on stage, and everybody was just amused because I was just like 6 years old or something, and I shaking the shak good. Cause my pops he's a good shak man. You know what I'm saying? So I shaking the shak good, and that feeling was just always a good feeling. You know what I mean? So I think ever since from that, you know, and then I see people like Michael Jackson and like different performers, Machel and all. You know, I see different people, and that just always influenced me to kind of want to do music and want to entertain. Not necessarily do music, but entertain.
Entertain.
You know what I mean? Whether it was dancing or whatever it was, I just always wanted to entertain. So that's really how that started. I also had my love for basketball and thing. That was a big thing in my life as well too.
That why you had the hat on. The next.
Well, come on, there's my team. Well, if I'm saying we from New York for real. So
Hey, here the switch now.
You
We
feel
from
what
New
I'm
York
saying?
for real. You feel me?
you
Yeah.
feel me? But yeah, but Yeah, but all of them thing was like part of what make taller than who I am today. Yeah, man, my family come from far. We from North Mansell and Trinidad. We from Grandie, Trinidad. You understand? So nobody east side of Trinidad and how far we come from. You feel me? So to be here and to just have opportunities to do better and to have my family, put my family in certain positions, that's what that's the goal.
Yeah.
So to be in position to make it happen is a blessing.
Nice. You mentioned, okay, so you were interested in basketball. Was there ever a time, because I feel like with all guys,
With everybody, right?
I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But it's either I want to be a rapper, cool, no problem with that. But also, they want to make it to the league. Was there ever a time where you were like, I'm trying to go to the league?
So I was actually like ranked at a certain, like I was like really like in the field when it comes to basketball.
Oh, wow.
So I went to Abraham Lincoln High School, which is like one of the top high schools in America when it comes to basketball.
Okay.
I played with like Isaiah Whitehead. He made it to the league. So I played AAU with Juice All Stars, Brooklyn USA, a lot of different teams.
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to go to college because I was kind of wilding out after a little period of time. I had a little period where I was following the wrong crowd.
Okay.
Per se. So I didn't get to go to college, but yeah, with the basketball, I was doing my thing when it comes to like in high school and whatever. But yeah, but don't mess around. I mean, right now, a nigga get cooked right now. I could talk like that, right?
Listen, yeah, talk how you want. Be free. Listen,
you'll get cooked up right now.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah.
How tall are you?
6'5".
I don't even have words, y'all. I'm 5'1". Could you imagine me standing next to you?
Yeah.
So I know you would cook niggas on the court for sure.
Yeah. I mean, it's not all about height, but yeah, because a lot of people like to use that. Oh, you tall.
Yeah.
It's not just about being tall. It's a lot of people that's tall and they do.
You got the skills though.
Yeah, it's a skills, it's a technique. First time I played, I was like what? I was like 8, 9 years old. So it's been a long time. So basketball and music was always hand in hand too.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you mentioned your dad put a shack in your hand and you play shack and you really loved entertaining and it kind of, spewed your way into music. Besides parang music, what was some other genres that, your parents influenced you, for your love or passion for music, or just like genres yourself that you picked up that you heard early in age?
When it comes to the music side of it, the first time with music, as far as like singing, probably vocals or whatever in front of people that I did was in church, right? So I was in church. My mom had me in church every Friday, every Sunday, because Fridays was the kids service or the teenage service or whatever, and then Sundays was like the grown people stuff. So my mom will have me in church them times, and I'm in the choir. I'm playing the drums. I'm doing everything that I have to do with music in church. Right, so that was like the first time where I'm like performing as far as singing, right? But I wasn't listening to gospel though, right? At that time, I'm probably going home listening to around this time. What am I listening to? Because it's phases. It's definitely phases. It's like growing up. At least me. It's like I was influenced by different things at different times of my life. So at part of the time, I was real influenced by Michael Jackson, and I was like, okay, Michael Jackson is it. And then at a certain time, I was real influenced by Vybz Kartel. Certain time I was really influenced by J. Cole. So all of these people just like combine.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really that's a combination of genres. And Chief Keef and all, like 2012 and thing. No, not when was that? Like 2013, 2014 around that time. When Chief Keef came out with I Don't Like with
you was on that?
West. How you mean?
How you mean?
Well, I'm telling you, but I was living in New York City,
Okay,
You know what I'm saying? So living in New York around that time, and I was like back and forth to New Jersey too, because my father lived in New Jersey.
Okay.
So Chief Keef and all them thing, it was just like it's so influential. Like as an adolescent kid, you take up things that you seeing that you thinking is cool. You know what I'm saying? So everything you see, you go pick up on it and you go have a little vibes for a little while.
Yeah. So you mentioned some really iconic people, Michael Jackson, you mentioned Chief Keef. What are J. Cole? What are some of the things in watching these artists that you picked up from them that you added to your own artistry?
That's a great question. With Machel, I always used to watch how he could command a crowd. Because I remember being small and going to Machel concerts. My family taking me to these concerts, and I'm in the crowd, and I'm like, yo, like everything he say to do, they doing.
Yeah.
You know, and it was just amazing to me that one person could have all that control over so much people, you know?
And still have it
Um,
today.
And that let me know like artists and entertainment is very influential.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So that was also another big thing that I looked at because for some reason too, with these artists is like, and that this is probably like a part of why I wanted to be an artist. The aura of just being an artist, right?
Really?
Yeah, like Michael Jackson. Like when Michael Jackson pull up, you ever seen a video where Michael Jackson pull up and he just stand there?
Yeah, yeah. People passing out.
And he just standing there for like 10 minutes and everybody just screaming.
Yeah.
And he just make one little move and
That's
they
what you
screaming
like.
more. It's like that type of stuff as a kid seeing that is like, wow. You know, it's cool. It's just cool at first. Artists get all the girls. It's just cool.
So you liked the concept of the artist, the fame portion of it, but would you say the music love came after or the music love was first?
The music, everything is hand in hand. So if it wasn't for the music being good, we wouldn't even know about these artists.
Yeah.
Right? So if the music wasn't like, yeah, but what caught me at first, yeah, it was the influence because my father was watching this. Everybody, everywhere you go, this is what's present.
Yeah.
Right? So yeah, I think the influence is definitely what catches you first. And then probably the music after.
Nice.
At least for me.
So what would you say was your welcome to the music industry moment?
It was probably 2021 when I did Sucka Bag. When I did that song, big up to Boogie Ranks, you know, on the Dati rhythm.
Yeah.
When that rhythm bust, that a lot of opportunities open for me. And yeah, I was just able to be in contact and be around a lot of artists I grew up listening to in the soca space. You know, I got on a lot of shows. I got a lot of bookings with people, artists that I looked up to from young.
Yeah.
And it was just, you know, really it was like something I always wanted to do. And then it's like, you finally here. So it's like, wow, it's like, you know, it's kind of like full circle kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I tell myself, and I bypass this, but let me talk the things.
Talk the things now.
Now, you know, one of the things I love so much about soca is like, you know, we don't cuss. Like, I notice now, like, some people cussing in their music and stuff, but we don't really cuss. We find a very nice tasteful way for the slackness. So in your most PG way, what is that Sucka bag for those who don't know? We want to know.
What is that Sucka bag?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, it's real talking the things
so
today.
what the PG?
Yeah, because
Can you say what the PG way?
Yeah, because in soca, you could give me the explicit after, but in soca, we just talk the slackness nice. So give me the nice definition and then you could really
PG way,
break it down.
PG way it is a Trinidad delicacy. Right? That is made mostly from milk, dairy substances. A lot of times, maybe I might could get a little fruit punch and you know, a little different thing, but most of it go be like, you know, coconut, sauce up. You know,
all
you
the
go get
flavors
them kind of flavors now. You know, it's in a bag, so you have to freeze it and you have to bite the end and suck
the bag.
So when you do that gesture, it might remind you of something. So that way that song come out.
I like how you're breaking on it now. That was good. You did good.
You really like shit. You really like shit.
Now you did good. I like how you're breaking on. You did very nice. You did very nice. I ain't even too sure if I wanted to give me the explicit to the...
I feel like people understand from that explanation.
I think he did so good. Yeah. What I would love to know as well too, because okay, the Dati Rhythm, Boogie Ranks made that. You and Boogie have done a couple of tracks together, Butterflies.
A lot of tracks.
Pizza Walk. You guys have done a lot of work.
With Problem Child, Soca Therapy, a lot of songs, a lot of stuff.
Talk to me about you guys' relationship. How did you guys connect together first?
Boogie, I probably met Boogie like around 2020, like in COVID time. Around that time. I think he had the rhythm, the Dati rhythm already, and I heard it. And when I heard that, I was like, yo, nah, you gotta make this a rhythm, bro. Like, there's no way. Like, you have to make this a rhythm. He made it a rhythm, and then ever since that, we just been locked in. You know, and Boogie became a good friend of mine, and yeah, we've been locked in ever since, and we just keep on working. You know, Boogie's our man. He does work real hard.
Yeah, boy.
Work with the beats, you know, very talented.
Yeah.
You know, as you can see, you know, he's like one of the top people out here. as far as
Yeah.
putting out beats and these type of things. So, you know, big up to Boogie Ranks.
Yeah, Boogie is so dope. We had him on the show here as well too. But you guys really make such good tracks together. You have really great chemistry as well too. I'm curious, is there any producer you would love to shout out that you haven't worked with yet?
I haven't worked
That you'd love to like collaborate with? Because sometimes you
Mm.
have to put things in the air. And when you
that's
put it
true.
in the air,
That's true. That's a good question.
it just starts coming together.
Yeah. But like right now on the spot, I do know Brooklyn Decent from Trinidad.
Okay.
I do wanna you know Brooklyn Decent?
No. Put me on.
He definitely had a big record last year. But he did something with Eartha named Dies It. Yeah, a song like 2 years ago with Dies It.
I don't go and play that one. I learn that one.
Real bad. But he have a lot of productions that are also that's at drawing blank right now. I definitely would like to work with him soon. And also some other producers from outside of the soca genre, you know, that's not just used to doing soca.
Yeah.
Other from other walks too.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just on the top of my head all, yeah. I can't take it off. I'm trying to take it off so hard and I can't take it off. In the beginning, I asked you to describe yourself in some emojis. You say chapalicious. Now you also call yourself, you coin a term for yourself. I feel I go pronounce it wrong, but I was still trying to think. The Trini or the Trin Brooklynian.
Yeah,
I say it right?
That's it. But you know what you get wrong?
What I get wrong there? Tell me.
Chopalicious. It's
not
actually-
chopalicious?
No, it's not. It's chopicious.
Chopish.
Yes.
Look
because so it's basically like they're like I'm graciously, you feel what I'm saying? But it's chopicious now. So we chopping, but in a gracious way.
Chop a shus.
Yeah, chopicious.
Chopacious.
Yeah.
Watch now, hear what?
Chopping.
Give me 5 words or phrases that only make sense in your world. Like, I really want to know. I feel like we could get a dictionary from here.
Well, you are two already.
Okay.
Brooklynian, chopicious.
Okay.
Top chopper.
Top chopper. Look how I get my tongue tied in. Top.
A top chopper. You have to know if it's a top chopper, you know what I mean?
Give me one more.
One more.
Yeah, just one more.
Put me on the spot with plenty things, huh?
Sorry about that now. I say we well vibing, you know?
That only... I don't even think I could think of nothing right now. I know me alone know about that.
Where's that?
People know about that.
I want to hear. Where's that? Sliz?
No, the Sliz, like a genre, like a certain genre of like of music that are doing that. You know what I mean?
Nah, but you
I
had to
feel
put
it-
me on because now I feel in shame. I don't know about that.
Yeah. No,
What's
no,
that?
No. So it's like, okay, so like Drop It Down.
Right.
It's like
Drop it
that
down,
vibe
down.
of music. Like I was kind of looking for a name of it, and the only thing it kind of not the only thing, but one of the things it remind me of,
Yeah.
is like the Slizzy movement that going on in New York now, like with the Cash being kind of
Okay.
like you could
Drop
do that
it down.
same thing on the Drop It Down now. So
Okay.
I was calling that vibe like a Sliz kind of vibe now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the same time, we want to bite off of people thing too now. So I'm looking for a next name to make that.
Well,
You know what I mean?
I think it's okay to be inspired by different
No, I'm
genres and
definitely
different things.
inspired.
Yeah.
I'm definitely inspired. But to call it, like
Yeah.
to call that, you know what I mean? So that why kind of,
Moon
you
Sliz.
know that kind of way?
Slizzy Soca. Moon
You know that
Sliz.
kind of way?
But I kind of like that.
Sliz.
Slizzy Soca.
Slizzy Soca.
I like that. It kind of
Slizzy
sounds
Soca,
nice. Slizzy
Maybe Slizzy
Soca.
Soca.
So you mentioned Drop It Down. Your new track, Drop It Down. Talk
Yeah.
to me about the creative process about that.
Man, crazy. Produced by Dosa G, first of all. Shout out to Dosa G. Shout out the whole Flatbush. Brooklyn, you don't know how we rock. Drop It Down is a record. That's probably one of the fastest records I ever recorded and wrote. You know, in February, I had a devastating loss in my family.
Yeah.
One of my cousins passed.
Yeah.
And I wasn't doing music for a little while just because I couldn't like really focus on one thing, right?
Right.
And after that, now I knew Dosa for a little while, and he sent me some other stuff, but we never like really linked up and started to work as yet. But he sent me some stuff after that, and it was like me now getting back into the studio and recording.
Yeah.
So when he sent me this, I was like, okay, this has a vibe, like right away. You feel what I'm saying? It was
Yeah.
like, yo, this beat crazy.
Yeah.
Like it's like something that it's like right down the lane that I'm also trying to do. Like I was just telling you about the Sliz.
Yeah.
It's like right down that kind of lane as well. I'm like, yo, I came up with a little melody. I came up with with the words for it, and I sent him the demo in like 2 days. And after that, it's like the rest is history. It's kind of crazy how I came up with that song so quickly, and it's like it wasn't even a part of my summer release. It wasn't a part of anything that I have going on right now. And for that song to just come out, for me to come up with that like that so fast, and it might just end up being my biggest song. You know what I mean? Have to be good. You know what I'm saying?
Have to be.
So
have to be.
You know what I'm showing you? So yeah. So Drop It Down is like, it's definitely a special song to me. In the beginning of the song, if you listen to the intro, and somebody saying, "Oh God, oh God," I'm a cousin voice. So I ripped that from a video that he had, and I threw it in the beginning because I'm like, yo, it fits perfectly. Like, it's just so dreamy and nice. It's like, it wouldn't, it's not gonna mess up the vibe. It's gonna go perfect with it. It's a tribute to him in a way. Yeah, because I want his voice to be like on a hit record. He always pushed me. He always supported my music. He was just like one of my number one people. He was always there. Always there. So yeah. So that's really how Drop It Down. That's how Drop It Down came about.
That's really beautiful. And like, this is literally the epitome of what the show is about. Like, if you had not came here and talked about that, we wouldn't have had that connection of that beginning piece of the song. That's really, really beautiful. You were very close with your cousin. How would you say the relationship with you two helped build you as a person or even an artist today?
He was probably like the first person to really tell me like, yo, dog, you should do this soca thing. Like, because we used to be like, he used to stay with me, live with me for a little while, right? And we used to always be playing FIFA and have on like instrumentals and stuff. Right, so I put it on instrumental on YouTube because he not no music man, but he love music, right? So he never created music or did music, but he loved to listen to music and he loved to whine. I said, what? Real whiner boy thing.
He's a whiner boy.
Real whiner boy. We used to be battling in the crib and thing.
You could whine?
I could real whine. What do you mean?
I don't see that. But anyhow, go ahead.
Yeah, but so he was one of the first men like for me. He style and advice and thing like, oh, dog, you could do this, like you could really do this, or like do thing like you know what I mean? Let me do it. So even from my first performance, I have pictures. He going down in the crowd and he jumping up and thing for me while I perform, and I have pictures of him there. And that's how I'm showing you. And yeah, he does like always to the day that he passed. He passed this year in February. To the day he passed, he always support me, even if it's like, you have an event here, he coming. It don't matter what he doing. If he able to come, he coming. You understand? And it just, he just, it really hurt me because I never expected that to happen. Especially me turning through the big 3-0. You know what I mean? It's kind of crazy. I never expected that to be happening for my 30th, especially. You know what I mean? So it just sucked. But it's a part of life, and we just gotta keep on going. And now I'm just gonna keep his name alive and keep his voice alive with the song. And he would love to see what it is we got going on right now.
Rest in peace, KK. Thank you so much for your vulnerability on that.
Sure.
Because grief can really strike people in different ways. Grief can make you completely just stop. What you're doing. You won't have the motivation to continue in your artistry, in your career with music. And then sometimes grief can cause you to just express yourself in even deeper ways.
Sure.
And one of the things that I noticed on IG, I think you posted a video where like you were creating a track for him, if I'm not mistaken, or you were singing a song that you did in a car that was in remembrance of him. And I thought it was so beautiful.
Yeah.
So beautiful. Obviously something more for you and remembrance of him. But do you think it's something that, you'll release to the world so that, we can also carry on that journey with you?
Sure. That'll be out. That'll be out soon.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
We're working on that. We're working on that for sure.
So I know you're working on a lot of music. Obviously you have Drop It Down that just came out, and you're working on an EP, if I may say. Anything that you can share that we can look out for in terms of collaborations, whether it be with producers, with other soca artists? Are we going to get this Moon Slizzy Soca vibes? Tell me a little bit about this project that you're working on.
A project, I'm pushing the boundaries. That's the thing about Trinidadian. Trinidadian always going to push the boundaries. I'm always going to be super creative. I'm never going to follow what the crowd is doing. I'm going to always do what's real to me. I'm going to always put art first. You know what I mean? All these type of things. So when you listen to my music and you listen to my projects, this is what's going to be present in your face. You know what I mean? It's not going to be like no type of, it's supposed to sound this way. Nah, we're going to be trying different stuff, and we're going to be creative. You know what I mean? So really that's just the main thing. Yeah, it's gonna have that new sound on there because that's what I'm pushing. And yeah, man, it's just gonna be a great project. It's gonna be a great project. It's gonna have some features on there. It's gonna have some features on there.
Anything we can get a sneak peek on? Any feature you could say, a country maybe of the person?
Yeah. What I manage? Tell them? Yeah. I mean, okay,
Manage, he could tell me something.
Yeah.
Give me a country at least or something.
Okay, I
now.
got somebody from the VI on there. I got somebody on the VI on there. Yeah.
That's exciting.
Definitely one of the prominent young artists from the VI that's doing his thing out there. You know what I mean? I could say his name. His name is Third.
Okay, okay.
Third. You know what I mean? He's doing his thing out in the VI.
I'm excited. I can't wait to hear all the good music coming. Now, you mentioned, you don't like to follow the trend. You like to kind of do your own thing, make your own lane. In, let's say 2 years' time, I feel like 5 years is so hard. Sometimes we don't even know what we're going to eat for breakfast tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? But in 2 years' time, where do you see Tollidan?
Cereal boxes. I mean, you never know. I mean, definitely doing tours, across the world, across the US, across Europe, Africa, all these type of places. Having tapping in with my target audience.
Okay.
And having my fan base at a certain level where it's like I don't really need promoters or this and that. Not to say anything's wrong with promoters. I love promoters. Shout out all the promoters out there. But I do feel like as an artist, when you have the ability to go somewhere and do your own thing, it's much more lucrative.
Yeah.
I mean, and it just makes more sense. So that's why I encourage all artists to like just tap in with your own fans, with your fan base, your target audience, these type of things.
Yeah.
I mean, just work on that. But in 2 years, I see myself doing all of that, own shows, cereal boxes. Yeah, man, we want to be doing everything. Like I said, it's just like a creative ball flowing. It's not just music that I'm into. I'm into fashion. I'm into clothes. You know what I mean? I like sports, like I said, basketball, all that. So we just trying to combine everything and just have everything. You see how I talk so American now when I start to think? But yeah, we just trying to combine everything and get it, get the ball rolling, man.
Okay.
Fashion week, all that. We in fashion week coming up. Right, manager? We in fashion week coming up. We in everything.
Okay. I kind of want to see you walk down a show. Like on Instagram, I feel like the pictures that you post.
Yeah.
Like, so Tollidan has a friend that I met today called Trendy.
Shout out Trendy.
I'm wondering if he gave Trendy the vibes because he be drippy on the gram too. Like Tollidan be drippy on the gram too.
No, Trendy helped me out sometimes with certain drip. You know what I mean? He definitely helped me out. Shout out Designer Riches. You know what I mean? We just had a pop-up shop over the weekend.
Nice.
Shout out Designer Riches. Yeah, man. I mean, it's flower. It's flower over here.
Nice. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing you in some more in real life experiences, seeing you in some shows, seeing that cereal box, and maybe even some billboards, situations like that.
Yeah.
I want to play a little game.
I play a lot of games.
And it's called Rate This Take.
Rate the Take?
Rate the Take.
Okay.
So the game is called Rate the Take. And if you agree, you'll say agree. You'll say facts, actually. If you don't agree, you'll say cap. And if you're like, I'm not too sure, you'll say complicated. So facts, cap, complicated.
Got you.
Okay, let's see what I got for you. Let me see if I can take it easy. This is hard for me, but Vybz Kartel is the greatest lyricist of the Caribbean. Full stop.
Greatest lyricist of the Caribbean?
Yes. You said that was one of your biggest people.
No, that's true. Biggest lyricist. I got to think. Biggest lyricist of the Caribbean. That's complicated. That is complicated because just to say he's a lyricist, like Kartel is, but he's like a hit maker for real. You know what I mean? I'm sure there's other people from the Caribbean that really go in with the lyrics. That I probably can't even, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So to say he's but you did say biggest. Would that be most popular?
No.
If that's what you mean, then maybe it's facts.
And everybody knows his music like top to bottom.
Like Idonia is probably more lyrical than Kartel. Like
okay, fair.
Yeah, I grew up as a big Idonia. I live what Idonia too. For a little bit, it was J.O.P. for a big while too, you know.
Serious?
Yeah, I grew up. I'm telling you, it's crazy. I've been all over the place with music for real. Like I listen to all type of music. But yeah.
Okay, so that one is complicated.
Yeah, that's complicated.
Okay. Soca artists are one of the hardest working artists of any genre. They perform multiple shows in one night, especially in carnival seasons, and they don't get enough recognition that they deserve.
That's facts.
I think people don't fully understand the genre of soca, because I think that some people used to equate it to like, well, we can't really understand what they're saying, so we can't really connect with the music. But then you have like Afro beats, you have dancehall, you have Latin music taking off crazy, playing mainstream, all these different things. And people are, or rather not people, artists in those genres are starting to get, you know, the respect that they deserve and being treated with value, especially in those spaces, performance spaces or like corporate offices and stuff like that. And I feel like it slacks so hard for soca artists in general sometimes. And I'm not too sure why. I feel like there's not a disconnect in understanding.
I mean, I have a theory for that. I mean, that,
Okay.
I was talking about this with Sizway. Shout out to Sizway. What they do podcast out in
Shout out to that podcast. It's so fire.
Shout out to Sizway. I think the reason is because when it comes to soca, I just think we got to be able to talk about different things. We got to just be able to have different moods for the music. I mean, soca is known to be happy music.
Yeah.
You know, carnival music, fete, horn, drinking, you know, these type of things. And everybody can't necessarily relate to that. But then apart from that, we got to just have different type of vibes, I feel like.
Okay.
For different emotions and different feelings, you know. What if a day you're not that happy? What if a day you kind of feel a little down and you want something to talk to you in that mood? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We need to probably have our soca for that vibes too. I understand that it's happy music, but if you wanted to reach to a mainstream level, like you're talking about, maybe we need to tap into that and have different type of vibes too. So that different emotion and music goes hand in hand. So I feel like that's what it is. When it comes to Afro beats and this type of music, it got the happy stuff with the talking about girls and da-da-da, but then it got the other stuff where you probably talking about real life and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like it could be that.
I think we have, you know, some of that's being birthed. Like I think about with Nyla Blackman. I'm just like trying to think off the top of my head, like some of the records she has. Like I'm thinking about Best Friend. That was a record that she wrote, if I'm not mistaken, about her mom actually, but you know, it can translate to like anybody having a best friend. Sonically, it just sounds completely different. It's not your full on soca track. She has another record. Shout out Nyla. She has another record, Enough, when she did her album a year or two ago. That was like, that to me resonated with like R&B as well too. Kutin, I feel like he's like making a different lane. I feel like we're doing the things, maybe not as quickly, maybe. Or not in high volume, maybe. Not sure. But I feel like we're doing the things. Like we're pushing into those lanes, but still not hitting certain pockets and receiving the respect that is deserved. I don't know. That's just my take kind of on it. That was from the heart, y'all. That kind of took a little too long.
I feel you.
Yeah. I will say, I'll give you one more.
Okay.
A bad performance will teach you more than 10 great ones. Facts, cap, or complicated?
Facts.
Yeah.
That is facts.
Have you ever had like a really terrible bad performance? How did you recover?
I mean, you really just put it at the back of your mind. As far as like, learn from it, obviously. But you can't dwell on that. Because, I mean, I had performances where it's like, it just went horrible. And I feel like I almost don't want to do music no more. I almost feel like I don't want to be seen outside no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It is that bad. It's like, nah, like, I remember times like what? I remember a time we was in Miami, and at these times, I'm just like trying to run up on every stage because I'm thinking as an artist, I don't know why I thought for a period of time, if I could get up on a stage and have a good performance and get a forward from the crowd, after that, I'm gonna be famous.
Really?
Like, yeah, I just thought, I'm like, yo, after I do this performance and if I get a forward, after that, I'm lit. That's it, I'm a bust.
Yeah.
But it don't work like that. Right? So I remember one time I went up in Miami and they was like, I think running the rhythm, and some of my other guys that was artists too, they was running on and they started playing my rhythm for me to run on, and I started running up there, and the way how the crowd was set up, like the stage was in the middle of like the whole party. So everybody in the party could see everything, even if you like not on stages yet, you could see who's coming up on stage. So they start to play my song and I go up on the stage. And then the MC like kind of grabbed the mic and he was like, yo, nah, yo, yeah. And he like started talking and pretty much just like cut me completely off.
Really?
And like people saw that, you know what I mean? People saw that. It was just mad embarrassing because I was feeling myself going up there, you know what I mean? There's girls there and all that. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to perform. They cut me off. I come back down. I'm like, damn. I just wanted to leave the party, to be honest.
Yeah.
I remember one guy came up to me. He was like, yo, don't worry about that, bro. That like he saw what happened. I didn't even know the guy. And he was like, yo, don't worry about that, bro. One day you're gonna be good and they can't do that.
Yeah.
I was like, all right.
I saw this clip the other day. I don't want to misquote the person that I saw it with, but it was with a soca artist. I won't say the name because I don't want to misquote if it was a different person. But they talked about how hard it is to come up in the industry, but in the genre specifically. What do you feel like is one of the hardest challenges that you face in growing in the genre itself?
Probably like getting people to really play your music. Yeah, like just getting that momentum for people to see and respect your stuff enough to play it to where it's like, okay, this is an artist that's respected in this space and we're gonna play his music. It took me a long time for that to happen. And even now it's still like, okay, I got a new song. Is y'all really messing with it or not? Drop It Down is probably like now, this is like the best reception I've ever got.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
That I've dropped. Even Butterflies last year, Butterflies didn't even get this type of reception.
That was a great record.
Yeah, it was.
That was a great record.
I mean, thank you. My bad. I didn't mean to say. I'm just saying.
No, you good. Talk your shit.
No.
He's like, yeah, it was.
No, I'm just saying in a sense, like I did a rollout, I did all that, and it was like, okay, all right, so let me try. You see the thing with Drop It Down.
Yeah.
This is a little music, little inside too. See, with Butterflies, I feel like Butterflies, it took a little longer because it's a little more like softer in a sense. Like it takes a little longer to build up to the point of the song. And then when you reach the hook is like, it's like a very singy hook and you won't really understand what I'm saying for real unless you really listen it. Yeah. Right? Drop It Down is drop it down. Drop it down. How will you drop it? You feel what I'm saying? It's like straight there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So on this year, I kind of more understood what the mission was. I'm like, okay. So I got to give them that vibe of Butterflies, but with a hit song energy behind it.
In terms of when you yourself recognize, like, I have a hit, I'm thinking about going back to Rhythm and Vibes. You posted a video online where it was like your family was like dancing to your record, your dad, your brother. I think your dad didn't even know it was your song or something like that. Yeah. You yourself, as opposed to just like your fans and like industry personnel telling you, when do you yourself know, ooh, I got one?
I don't think you really know when you have a hit song per se.
Yeah.
And me personally, I would tell people I've still yet to have my hit song.
Okay.
But Drop It Down could potentially be that.
Yeah.
But when I do know I have a good song, I have something good on my hands, it's like, yeah, if normal people are just hearing it and they ain't vibing with it, like say for instance, if I play something like for my mom or my dad and they like it, I think it's something good because they not gonna listen and vibes to no shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know that already.
They're not taking no kind of embarrassment. You understand?
They might want to sing and support it. Their child, but they could tell by their face and how their reaction is if they like it or not. You know what I'm saying?
Watch now. Caribbean parents are the most humbling people ever, boy.
Yeah, but that's more when it's soca. Like when it's more like a traditional soca is when I would do that. You know, when it's something like Drop It Down, I didn't really like play it for them because I feel like with a lot of elder Caribbean people and some younger ones too, they don't want you messing with their soca. So they don't want you like trying new things and trying to mess up the traditional sound of it.
That's true.
You feel what I'm saying?
Well, I'm very excited for the project that you have coming.
Thank you.
Is there a timeline we have for it? Because I want the people to know if there's a timeline.
Ish.
Manage have the details. Manage have the details. Still tweaking thing. Yeah. That's all right. The creative process does take time.
Yeah.
We want the best of the best. The creme de la creme.
It does.
The finest cuchilla.
Finest. Yes.
The finest.
The sweetest.
Well, guys, it's been so exciting. The conversation has been so great. Thank you so much.
You done already?
You want more?
That's it.
I want to ask you to do something, but I kind of frightened to ask you to do. Just do extempo.
You know what's funny? You know, in COVID, you remember they did like an extempo challenge?
No.
You don't remember that?
No.
In COVID? I actually did one.
I was under a rock in COVID earlier. I did get COVID and...
With a say extempo, I could probably say that one.
He's gonna give us
Hold on, Let me see how it go. Okay. Is that thing from 2020, yeah? So I thought
That's all right.
COVID in it.
We taking what we can get.
And let me see if I can remember it. So if I mess up, do mash me up in the comments, right? Okay. They say since I's the man with the plan, I had to come and sing a Corona jam. They say COVID bad and like she don't care. She mashing up immune system everywhere. Well, if you take a second and just realize they want to no. Okay, I forget the next line. But it was a little thing now. Yeah. The catchy little extempo little vibes. Yeah, I forget the rest of the lines. But it was basically on that kind of lines there. On that kind of vibes. I've had to watch that video and remember that one.
Nah, you
COVID,
did good.
like 6 years now, you know.
Yo.
Time does fly, don't it?
What was life like for you during COVID?
That was when I bought my laptop and my recording stuff. And that was when I started to record myself. So COVID was very good for me.
What tracks did we get out of that time from you?
I don't know, but Drop It Down, I recorded myself. So like to this day, I still record myself. Yeah.
It's how he just like threw that out late, very chill. Like, yeah, I recorded myself.
Most of the records you guys hear from me, I record myself.
You're bad.
Most of them. Thank you.
You're bad.
Thank you.
That's not an easy thing at all.
I feel like it's easier for me now to record by myself than with an engineer because I just know how I like myself, know where I like to loop it. I could take however long I want to. I could sing whatever shit I want to sing. You understand? It's a better feeling.
It's more comfortable too.
Yeah, way more comfortable. But now, don't get me wrong. I feel like if you tapped in with the engineer to that point where it's like, okay, he understands you inside out, it's better. Don't get me wrong. Because now you have another ears where you're like, okay, they could listen and they could get a little insight here and there and whoop. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't have that, then yeah, recording myself is dope.
How long typically is your creative process? Like when you, let's say just like a single, how long does it take you to write something?
It really, really varies. Like you said, it really depends on just, I guess, the mode I'm in, the beat, how much I like the beat, and just where I'm at, just like where my headspace is at. It just depends at the time, you know. It really does depend at the time. I see our interview I gave with Michael Jackson where they asked him like what was his writing process, and he was like, "Yo, this is something God gotta tell you. I can't tell you that because it's the truth. It's like I can't tell you how I come up.
Yeah,
I don't know. I cannot tell you how I came up with these songs.
I write in a song about 5 years now.
You need help?
Yeah. I want to know. I trying to crack the code
I hear a little note you was singing when we now sit down here.
Listen, so I gotta have it in a.
Yeah.
Take all the time with me.
All right.
Take all the time with me.
Talk now.
But I can't do extempo and thing like you know. I can't just pop a little freestyle and thing.
What kind of vibes you on? What, soca?
Watch now. My cousin feel like I could do a soca. I like bacchanal and I probably could do a soca, but I don't know if I would ever really do a soca.
You have a strong voice.
Yeah, but here was going to me, I was get shy. I feel like you can't be doing soca and
shy.
shy
Thing.
Yeah.
You on camera right through. What's shy?
No, I was get a little shy. I don't know, something like it does take over me and I was just kind of.
Well, here's the thing. The more you do it, is the less shy you will be. Because I was real shy to perform at first, so. Yeah, the more you do it, that's with anything in life. Well, anytime you're ready, just let me know. Come in the studio and, you know.
I'll go jump in the studio. But Swalla, thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for the time. Thank you for the vibes.
Thank you.
Thank you for the jokes. I didn't know he was so jokey and so funny. I feel like this with brethren now.
Yeah.
We vibing. But guys, stay tuned for next week's episode. It's a good one. See you guys later.